are back with the Real Teachers of Atlanta. Please remember to like, subscribe. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and are we on Twitter?
Yes.
And we're on Twitter. Real Teachers of Atlanta. Let's go.
Let's get into it.
So today we are talking about bus drivers and the things that they go through with the children. I do want to bring up one story. Headline reads, school bus driver resigns after profanity-laced tirade at students has been deemed as unacceptable. I'm going to read off some of the quotes. So apparently it started off with a young lady spraying perfume. If you're a teacher, then you know what it's like. The kids sometimes are out playing, you know, they come back from connections.
A little musty.
A little musty all day, must.
It was a boy that started it all.
It was a boy.
It was a boy who
smell a little
actually
tart?
started. He didn't spray anything.
Okay.
He had some pictures of somebody's mama on his phone.
What?
That started the whole shebang. They
Okay.
got started.
Okay.
So it was a
Okay.
boy on the bus, and he had pictures
Right.
of one other student complained about the boy having pictures of his mother in his phone. Now, what he was doing with the pictures, you know how they go.
Okay.
And so the bus driver had, that started. So, by the time the perfume got sprayed, I think she had enough.
Oh, okay. So it was
over at that
avalanche of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wasn't too happy about that because she said, well, when she asked the young person, the young lady, if she sprayed something, she said, I didn't do anything, I didn't spray anything. And then the bus driver responds saying, I can freaking smell it. Then she responds, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of all of this.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
But this was the part that was a little disturbing to me. She said, my foot's going to be so far up your...
Fill in the blank.
It's going to dangle out your nose. How angry do you have to be to defy the laws of anatomy? Do you know what type of kicking you gotta do? It's to be dangling out your
I
nose.
ain't no killer, but don't push me.
I was not ready for that. What she said, she was going to what?
She said, I quote, my foot's gonna be so far up your fill in the blank. That's what we tell the kids. It's going to dangle out of your nose. I'm done with you. Put that phone in your bag. So it was a lot of different things. It was the spray, it was the picture, it was the phone. I guess that's...
She already had
She had
it was
enough.
a rough day, and the kids got on them being disrespectful. Probably as they normally do, because kids are disrespectful on the bus, and for many reasons, the bus driver needs you to put your phone away. They don't want you eating on the bus, and she has said it's policy. The kids know that she has asthma. And so this was, information that they had at the beginning of the year. They know she has asthma.
Right.
There are certain sprays that, will affect, her,
to trigger her asthma.
to trigger her asthma. So why, you know why you're spraying it.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell students all the time, for me, I'm very, very sensitive to certain smells. So I don't allow my students to, don't spray it into my class.
Right.
We need to do a sample first. Or don't even, because I'm telling you, some stuff would take, I got to go
It'll take
home.
you out.
I got to go home.
Yeah.
Well, the district said that it investigated the incident as, they hopped right on it.
I know they did.
Identified the students who broke the district code of conduct and is in the process of notifying parents and giving appropriate consequences. So I don't know if that means to her or to the students, maybe to both.
Well, she retired. She went on
Yeah.
here. She said,
She said, I'm letting it go.
Yeah, she figured it wasn't a good look for the school. Hey,
Not
let me holler at y'all, deuces up. So a store, because, she's from Ohio.
Mhm.
So the store made her some shirts, and they got that nice little quote that you just said.
About the dangling out the nose. Those are real t-shirts.
That one.
I need
so
one.
go support
Wow.
Somebody
her.
send us a t-shirt.
Send us a
We need
t-shirt,
size
but
smalls.
I'm a medium.
Oh.
No small here. Okay. But they're trying to sell those shirts to help her with retirement.
Oh, okay. So
I
she
like
don't have
it.
to go back to work.
So the funny thing, first of all,
Wow.
that's a whole mess. But the perfume gate.
Oh, is that,
But
yeah,
that's what they
they're calling
dubbed it. Perfume gate.
Perfume
That
gate.
is killing me. That is taking me out. Like.
Well, I mean, none of us are bus drivers, but I know I remember when I was in school, we had a bus driver named Mr. Perez, and we always showed respect. And he was like our grandfather, you know.
Yeah.
And he was always really nice to us, but we knew to sit on the bus. We knew to be quiet.
Yeah.
But I don't know, these kids these days, they just don't respect authority, even in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I was gonna say the same thing. The same behaviors that they have in the classroom are carrying over into the bus. The only thing is on the bus driver is their focus is the road, right? Like they're trying to pay attention, but you can't be watching the kids. You know, there's 50 kids in a school bus, 50 plus, and you trying to drive too. You gotta do all that foolishness.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it is a dangerous job. And then like they were the ones that were striking. I think I was mentioning to y'all before. They're only making like $16 an hour to drive the bus.
I think it's the highest rate is like with experience maybe like $26 an
Yeah.
hour or somewhere. But like George said, you know, back when we were going to school, you know, riding the bus was a good time. It was a fun time. We had, you know, we didn't have so many issues. Like I remember Coach Pearson, shout out CP. We didn't play on CP bus. We did not play. Now I you know, he used to run over anything in the road. Now I appreciate,
You're a bus driver too.
Is it, you know, I guess that was safety for us. You know, that's what do you
He
say?
said you better hold on.
No, doggone.
Whoops.
And, you know, my love for, you know, dogs, you know, I'm just looking back. I'm a little traumatized now.
Yeah.
You know, thinking about that. But, you know, riding the bus was a good time.
Yeah,
But now these kids, they don't want to listen. You know, they want to do whatever.
So, but what about like, you know, in a lot of districts there's like a bus driver shortage, and so they have more kids on the buses now too. Like I don't remember sitting like 3 to a seat on a bus.
Yeah,
And
because
these
we
kids are
stand late because there's a bus shortage.
We're not gonna talk about
Okay.
Yeah.
not the 3 loads.
3 bus.
3 bus
Uh-huh.
loads. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I
Well, you know, so it's I mean, but I get it. So like we were talking about the bus drivers that were they're on strike, and they were saying, "Oh, they're getting paid like the most." And it was like, "We're not getting paid well enough for the behaviors that we're dealing with," and that's really what a lot of them are frustrated about is the behaviors. And then you were talking about your bus driver hitting the potholes. We got the bus driver that just decided, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all won't sit down and just slamming on brakes, and the video, all the kids flying forward. Okay, I laughed. I shouldn't have at the video, but
I mean,
that was a little wild.
And
for
we
me.
like that has happened to us, but you gotta remember, you know, we was some tough kids.
Yeah.
A lot of the
that
stuff
front
that's
part
going
is
on.
cushion. So if you
Do you know this little boy said
Sit
he got a
down.
concussion
Sit
from the
down.
cushion? Yes, he
Ain't no
did.
way.
What happened?
She's the little boy talking about he got a concussion from the cushion. She's
Y'all-
talking about it's
he must have been standing
re-aggravated.
up.
She said his mama talking about it's re-aggravated.
No,
Re-aggravated.
what's re-aggravated is your child won't sit down,
down.
loud, ratchet.
Like
What
you
a-
notice it.
And what about the mama get on the bus? Y'all seen that when the mama get on there and slap the bus driver?
No.
I
In
Girl,
Georgia.
what?
In
No.
Georgia.
What happened?
So they had a substitute driver, you know.
Okay.
Okay, substitute.
Even-
They
it's
were-
a shortage.
they were-
Even back then, we gave our substitute.
Yeah, substitute bus driver. you
Bus
couldn't
driver
get
was a
it.
tough
Okay,
time, but-
Yeah, we did.
It was one guy, I cannot remember his name. Stop the bus.
We
Stop the
actually,
bus.
they actually turned the bus back
No,
around,
they did
brought
not.
it right back to the school. He was from the rainbow community. Okay.
Okay.
So he was our
Could've been.
son. He really was.
Could have been then. We ain't know. We ain't know about it.
We
About
had
the
the-
rainbow.
The windows down. And he was like, hey, he's like, I just need y'all to roll the windows up. And we were like, no, we're high. He said, honey, roll that window up. It's like a running joke between me and one of my best friends. It's like,
I tell you what.
yeah,
Don't run.
brought it right back to the school.
When? Where y'all go?
Right back to the school.
Right
And
back to the
AP got on the bus. We were so scared. We were terrified.
We had a bus stop. Later around, we're going home. With nobody moving.
I never.
We were cutting up so bad.
We were bad. Yeah, we were cutting up.
We was cut.
We were cutting up.
We were cutting up really bad. I'm telling you, homeboy, shut it down.
No.
All the way down to the
ground.
Like, girl, yes, but anyway, so they got the substitute drive on the bus, and apparently in this, I think it was Spalding County in Georgia.
Okay, yeah.
And it'd probably be for any other school in Georgia. The kids are supposed to have a tag. I'm thinking it's probably elementary
Yeah,
school.
elementary school in Georgia, they have
Okay.
to have a tag. After that,
You gotta have a tag. So
Yeah.
this one particular student didn't have a tag on their book bag. So when the bus driver got to the stop, the little kid didn't have
You got to have that tag.
that tag.
Or
So she
registration.
was like, She didn't
Yeah.
get off. Mom got up there.
She did that.
She did what?
Don't worry about it. She pushed on off the bus and closed it. Drove off. Girl, they said the children were throwing book bags and everything trying to get off the bus.
Oh, you talking about that story? Okay, I remember. And the the parents were pulling the kids off the. Look,
Y'all gotta be making this stuff up. Y'all got to be
This
lying
is-
to me.
I remember
You
that
gotta
one.
be lying.
This knows.
What?
We didn't
I
make this
remember
up.
had the kids. They were throwing the book bags out because the
Everything
lady just
going
would
on.
not. She just wouldn't let the child off the bus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like at all.
Oh my goodness. So
I remember. Let me tell you how cold our bus driver was. We would be going, it's like a hill, right, where our middle school was. Because our middle school was an old high school. And the bus would sit like up top. It was one of the real big buses. So
okay.
we would be trying to get to the bus. He would look us dead in the eye.
No.
And roll out.
And he would keep
Okay,
driving.
I done had a bus driver do that to me before.
We were so hurt.
I had a bus. I primping one day. This was the only time I ever missed the bus. Primping, trying to be cute, trying to go to school. And I heard the bus coming. And my brother was like, "You better come on. You better come on." And I was like, "I'm gonna make it." The bus driver. My brother got on the bus. I come out the door. I'm locking the door, trying to run. She looked me dead in my face.
Bus drivers were different.
And kept it. I said,
I mean, to look you dead.
Oh
Like you
my
see, I'm
God.
struggling in the bus.
They ain't
"She
stopping.
stopped." My brother got on the bus.
They ain't stopping.
And
This is
left
leaving
me
from
at the
school,
house.
though. This isn't them picking me up
This
from
was
the house.
picking me up from my house. I was sick.
You know, you ain't from the country, everybody, you cousin. My cousin she was a bus driver. If you went on the side of the road, like she went first down, and then you got to come back down. If you went on the opposite side of the road, don't worry about it. You already know you need a ride.
What?
I have known bus drivers to do that.
Be where the original stop is, and not on the round two pickup. Don't worry about it.
So
You
I
better
have.
catch a ride to the next stop.
Now I've heard bus. Nah, we had. So in my current neighborhood, there's a little girl that she don't never get on at her stop, and she has her mama come and drop her off at different stops. And one time she tried to do that at our house, cause my house is a bus stop. So she tried to do it, but the bus had already. I was looking out the window, cause high school bus come real early, so I'm looking out the window. I'm like, I wonder how long she gonna sit out here. Realize this bus don't live, cause you got to pass my house twice. The bus passed my house twice. Everybody
That's what I'm
gone.
saying.
Yeah, everybody gone, but she thought someone was gonna come get her. Nope.
Oh,
Mm-mm. Don't come knock on my door. Can't help you.
But we have to be, kids are fine bus drivers.
Yeah.
I didn't experience that. You got.
Not fighting a bus driver.
These kids bold for
I
no
understood.
reason.
Fighting a bus.
That's ridiculous.
Fought the bus.
Yeah.
Fought the bus driver.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know what all, because I wasn't, around at the time, and half all I know I had to pick them up from the office. It was,
What are you picking them up for the office for?
it was time for me to go home. I got the phone, I got the call to,
over the intercom.
Where were
to
you
come to
going
the office and get my
You can
student.
send me a
Huh?
nice.
At school?
After school, had to wait on.
Oh, I ain't got no students past 4 o'clock.
Oh, but you do.
But I didn't know what I
I'm
was
trying to look
supposed
away.
to do. Being that I.
But you didn't see the fight though.
Yeah,
So
but
who
you
were
also not their
supposed-
mama. So I'm trying to understand what they was
Well,
calling.
he couldn't ride the bus.
Well, you know, it was school in the past.
Oh,
So at that time, the distance administrator telling me that I gotta, it was after hours. I would have thought it was something that,
call your mama.
that they would have waited to do. Not me, because I was trying to go home.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's just, it's unacceptable. And, these kids are getting a slap on the wrist.
Oh yeah.
And these bus drivers are tired.
Yeah.
And it puts everybody in danger if we're not following bus driver rules. And I know that the students, I hear them all the time talking about their bus drivers. I don't know what's going on, but some kids really can't stand their bus drivers, but they don't understand that, it's for a reason why they have you to put your phone away, don't eat on the bus, or don't talk too loud. So
yeah, I don't think they. First of all, some of these these rules on the buses have not changed since we were kids. Sit down.
Right.
Don't throw nothing out the window. Don't be on your phone. We had the no phone rule on the bus when I was a senior, 11th grade, 12th grade. I had.
Tell them
I had cell phones, and we could not have them out on the bus.
You didn't have your phone out on the bus?
Mm-mm.
They didn't care if we had our phone.
Our bus driver was like, absolutely not. She wasn't playing that.
On the bus? On the
She
bus?
Yeah, she wasn't playing no games.
You going home?
She don't care. She don't care where she
Instruction
was.
happening?
She don't care where she was
Do you
taking us.
think students should be allowed to be on their phone on the bus?
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
But some
But some bus drivers, yeah.
They do. Yeah, they really have a rule for that. I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like, if it's consistent with school, as long as it's consistent across the board, I really don't care.
And
But
I can understand the food thing, because
Yeah.
if you're driving, something can get caught up in somebody's
true.
throat.
And then what you gonna do as a bus driver? And it's only one adult.
Well, trying to find a safe place to stop, and just so many things can happen. But I do like the fact that some certain school districts have, I guess, like bus monitors or something. Like, I didn't have that when we
didn't
were
have
growing
that
up.
either. It's like a person
on the
that
bus?
So
We
another
never had
person. Like, I know they do it for students that receive special services, where for
Oh,
transportation.
okay.
I know they will for
like
them.
the small, like the shorter bus.
But even for them, they have like a person, because they might have transportation if they're in a wheelchair or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
so they
that
can
makes
get
sense,
support.
right.
But for the regular size bus, for students who don't have those issues, they don't typically have them. But I know there's districts that do, and I think it would be helpful. But then you got to pay them too.
Well, you don't have people that. There aren't enough people who are even available to even ride the bus. I mean, to drive the bus for the students.
First of all, would you volunteer to ride a school bus as a bus aide with 6 to 7 months?
Absolutely not.
Would you?
Well, one of our good friends said about if the teaching thing didn't work out for me, I would be a good. I would be a good bus driver. Y'all remember me saying that?
Yes, we were coming back from our smoothie run.
Yeah.
I remember that conversation.
So terrible. Guess who need to be the bus driver now?
That is funny.
I cannot.
It's not me.
Right. I remember him saying that.
Yeah.
But I think there's this stigma that bus drivers just aren't respected just across the board. Why do you think that's so?
Because I don't know.
I don't know. I liked my bus driver growing up.
I mean,
I think that's probably changed because, for me, the face that I seen, like I was saying, like what my bus driver, he was a teacher as well.
Oh,
So
that's interesting.
He was a teacher and a coach. So maybe it's because he had our respect because this is somebody we know throughout school and to the bus. Like, he drove it in the morning, somebody else maybe drove it at night. But, not throughout my whole school year. But I'm just saying, and then when we had Miss Conwell, that's family. That's somebody, I guess because it's smaller, I came from a smaller school, everybody knew everybody. So, your mamas and stuff didn't play.
Right.
Now, parents have changed. Kids have changed.
Yeah.
And I just think it goes back to that parent piece. why kids are not respecting bus drivers. Cause some parents don't respect bus drivers.
I will say, we already know that students, they keep the same energy and attitude that their parents have. So if their parents don't have respect for whatever situation is, the kid's not going to either. So we already know that. So I think you're right. For me, I went to a bigger district for high school and even for middle school, and my bus driver, I still don't, I remember only like a couple of incidences, and I was just a witness, and I never tried it, and we only had one girl, she would probably at this point be classified as a bully, that she like hopped a loogie at a girl from the bus that she wanted to fight, and yeah, she was in the bus. I will never forget this, because it was the nasty,
what the loogie is.
I know.
You don't even want to know.
When they hide, that's
a lot of mad.
That's real low down.
Oh yeah,
God,
she pulled it out, rolled
Girl
it, got
did
the
my
window
cousin
down.
like that.
Oh, that's
in high
fighting.
school, he
Yeah, the mollywop.
hit under the bus. But she put some more words with it. That's another.
Yeah,
That's another episode.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was a fight to watch though. I ain't gonna front. Like I watched it. If I'd had a cell phone at that point, I probably would have had to record.
They were
it.
fighting on the bus.
No, she got off the bus.
Yeah, most.
She got off the bus, and when she hopped that loogie at that girl waited.
Cause you gotta be able to move around.
Oh yeah, cause that's a Tesla. You hopped at a loogie? Oh, we got.
It wasn't too many people on the bus.
I
I'm
can't
gonna catch you at the bus stop.
That's it. They would get
That's
off.
so true.
Yeah, they would get off the bus
Ain't no fight on
to
the
go fight.
You
You
can't
can't be
move
fighting
around.
on the bus. There ain't no fight.
Yeah,
Fight
at
on
the
a
bus
bus.
stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Yep. First thing in the morning too.
Now the folk fighting at the bus stop, y'all some real fighters.
Space.
I'll never forget. Yeah, I'll never forget some of that stuff. But I never did that stuff. I was too. My mom was crazy. I wasn't trying to. I ain't even.
You were trying to fight on the bus.
I wasn't trying to do nothing on the bus because I had to go to my house. And that's all I could ever think about. I ain't never want to cross my mama for nothing.
Well, I didn't get to fight on the bus, but you know, there was an incident that happened with one of my cousins. Story time. So it was an incident that happened like in the neighborhood like one weekend, and so my cousin didn't live where I went to school at, so she had got fighting with this chick. She was actually taking up for me, so she went back. You know, it's Monday. Time for her. You know, she at her school, so most of my cousins, you know, a lot of male cousins, but they trained to go.
Right.
GTO. One, all
That's
fight.
it.
But anyway, I wasn't no fighter. So, you know, my auntie and my grandma was, you know, having that pep talk. If they touch her,
Yeah.
Got to go.
yeah, you know, and I don't want to go all the way in because, you know, my grandma now was, you know, rest in peace. My grandma was a miss, but, I didn't get to fight, but, you know, we had that.
Yeah.
handled.
To go ahead and
go
do
ahead
it.
and go if something was to pop off.
Yeah. No, me and my brother were like
Better
that.
not, it never happened to her. So.
Yeah.
Yep. That was me and my brother were like that. If one go, we got to.
Y'all were fighting at the bus stop as well?
No, we ain't fighting no bus stop. We'll get you to our yard.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait till you get to the house.
We'll
Nice.
take it. We'll bring
Pop
you
off
to the
the
house.
bus.
Hey, how you doing? We'll walk you to our house.
It was never.
Then we do it.
It was never me. Like I
My
was.
goodness. The
I
more you
was
know.
taking care. Well, I wasn't fighting. I was more like the
The instigator.
You were the
I
instigator.
wouldn't say the instigator.
What you would call it? I need to know.
Promoter.
She's not the instigation promoter.
She's a promoter.
I was a
She
businesswoman back then.
Yes, you were.
She said she
Even
ain't
though-
started, but she was you know about
what
it.
you call it, a fight promoter.
That's it. Yeah, the promoter.
Here I am,
The
Atlanta.
little Don King in the making.
I'm at the right place.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I don't know. I didn't do any of that, but these kids, I don't know. We fought later.
And how they act in the classroom is how they act in on the bus. I just like, what's wrong with you?
I got a
Like, why
question
can't you
for
just
you.
be normal?
So what about? So I know we were in high school. I remember. I'll never forget this incident. So it wasn't a fight, but there was a couple on the bus.
Not the
That was-
folks.
Well, you know, high school relationships were fleeting at that point. But, you know, they decided they just couldn't wait to get off the bus to do what they was gonna do. So they was playing with each other on the bus.
Just call it what I ain't gonna say.
Don't y'all want to say the word. And the reason they got caught.
It was called penis, vagina, ovary, testicles. That's what it was called.
Joy, it was not called that.
Yes, it was.
But we
I tell you off air.
That's what you meant to say.
What we called it back then.
Huh? But we talked about that girl so bad because
It was her.
it was not. Absolutely not. I was too scared of my mama. But we talked about her because everybody was talking about how it was smelling.
Wait,
But
what?
And that got to be our time.
That's
was like,
it.
what is
Yep, that's okay. Please make sure that you like. Where's my camera? Okay, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Teachers and bus drivers, we love you and respect you. We have to end it at this point.
Bye.